would be amazing. You can't deny it would be amazing.
That's too much. I can't say that.
I am going to say and that's just one option of many that they've got to go with Braun Strowman as the briefcase holder. There's so much you can do with the man. It would always be amazing. And if he had the briefcase, it would automatically make every single episode of Raw he's on just be... It's must-see television for me. I know I'm not the only one.
I think if I had to pick a couple of wild cards, I guess it would just be my number 2 and number 3 pick, either Miz or, in a Raw case, Finn Balor.
I'm not sold on Finn Balor anymore. I think they neutered him a little too much just to be all-inclusive. I know that probably isn't going to be a very popular thing, but he's just not the same without the whole demon makeup persona. I think...
Here's the thing. Do you want it to be like a demon character, or you just want to see him with makeup when he has big special events? I guess we can make that a Scholar's Quick Talk.
I want to see him not be afraid to put on the makeup in special big match scenarios. I feel like there's something missing of him. I think he sort of reverted him to being a more kindler, gentler Finn Balor, and for that, he's smiling too much. Like, at least he was just like, okay, I'm a cool guy. Even without the makeup, he's still like, okay, I'm a cool guy. I still have abs like that I can grate cheese on. Everyone loves me, whatever. That was still cool. Now he's just smiling too much, and it's... You
gotta agree, though. The whole fact of now Finn Balor is like, he's just getting one step closer to actually pinning Braun. That's apparently Finn's storyline right now. It's just, he just keeps getting closer and closer to actually beating Braun. It actually gets me intrigued on what they could possibly do with it. And the whole Braun Strowman, Finn Balor storyline is so much fun for me.
Yeah, and I can see them definitely.
And they're not forcing it. And they're not forcing it. It's very subtle. It's a small storyline in one big match.
Yes, and I can see that happening, at least being expanded upon at a later date. But I just don't see I don't see it happening here at Money in the Bank. It's not going to be enough to take down Braun, or at least beat Braun to the briefcase, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm still going to go with Joe.
Yes,
because Joe's going to kill you.
Well,
kill you
until Braun Strowman eats you.
That would be a fun match to see, Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Braun Strowman versus Samoa Joe in an eating contest.
You know me better than that.
Yes, but does WWE?
I could see WWE being dumb enough to actually do something like that, especially after the whole cake thing when Braun was going nuts in the backstage and he just grabs a big piece of cake and just eats it.
Dang, I love Braun Strowman.
I love Braun Strowman too.
But anyway, those are our predictions for Money in the Bank. But before we do our final plugs and bring this show to a close, Fool, I believe you had something you wanted to announce.
Oh, indeed I have something to announce. Because this is Money in the Bank and everyone's fighting for a briefcase, I figured, why not the Scholars of Wrestling? So, I'm going right now to introduce to you the Scholars in the Bank. The Scholars in the Bank briefcase. This is now not just this beautiful piece of plastic that's up for grabs. It's this beautiful piece of foam right here. This is also going to be up for grabs at Money in the Bank.
But Scholar Tarek, however does it work?
Oh, there's a lot to talk about in this one. See, with this one, it's not going to be just at any point at any time. It's going to be a little more trickier than that. It's going to be at any prediction show. So, if the title's on the line, good. If the title's not on the line, it doesn't matter. As long as someone is holding this foam briefcase. Hey, look at it. It's a foam briefcase.
Props.
And it's a fun prop. Yeah. This briefcase can be put on the line at any prediction show.
You mean it can make the belt be put on the line at any prediction
at any pay-per-view event? Yes, it can be at any point during the pay-per-view, at like maybe at the very beginning or right before it ends. It has to be on the pay-per-view though.
So let's say if this, for example, this belt was not on the line, and you're ahead in points, and you know you're going to win. And
I'm the briefcase holder.
Yes, if you're the briefcase holder, you can either do it right at that moment, or you can say maybe the show on the prediction show when the title is not on the line, say, "Hey, I got this briefcase. I'm declaring it. It's going to be on the line. I'm cashing in then."
At that point, only I would go for the belt. Let's say if Brian's not the champion, he's just there. He's just there to collect points for predictions. Mm-hmm. At that point, it would basically just be you and me for the belt. So the way I look at it, either I'm getting this or I'm getting this. Either way, that belt will be mine.
So hold on a second here. How does one of us actually get this briefcase to begin with?
Well, since the title is going to be on the line for Money in the Bank, whoever comes in second place
in terms of points
gets the briefcase.
Okay.
And in the event of a tie, let's say you for some miraculous way keep a hold of that belt and Brian and I tie in points. The way we can figure out who is the briefcase holder is you add the points up to all the past prediction show of this past year. From Royal Rumble to today. And whoever has the most points gets the briefcase.
Okay. Well,
so this just made things a little more interesting.
Oh yes. This is one of the big ones, kids. So strap yourselves in. Join us in all the predictions and see which one of us scholars is going to walk away with what. I get the hiccups.
With either this title or this briefcase.
Oh, please. Well, we know who's going to walk away with this belt. It's staying right here with Daddy.
Oh, no. It's coming back home where it belongs.
Yeah, you enjoy your piece of foam.
Either through this or just the fact that I'm going to win the prediction show and I will get that belt back.
Yeah.
It's one step closer. One step closer to me becoming the champion once again.
And then you wake up. Awesome. But anyway, you've heard what we have to say.
I'm going to be waking up with that belt on my shoulder.
You've already heard what we have to say. So now now is the time when we turn it off to you, our Scholars of Wrestling audience. Let us know what you think. Who's going to win? Who's going to win at Money in the Bank? Who's going to win our new famed piece of foam?
Our foam briefcase.
Yeah,
you can't even open
foam
this
briefcase.
Thing.
Yeah,
it's just props.
So anyway, let us know what you think. If you're joining us on YouTube, leave us a comment in the comment section below. If you're joining us on Facebook for some reason, check us out. Run a search for the Scholars of Wrestling Show. Follow us, like us, do all that good stuff. And if you want to join in the conversation, give us some follows on Twitter, starting with our main Twitter account, following us at ScholarsOW for all the latest wrestling show uploads. And if you want to join the conversation with us on a more one-on-one personal level, give us a follow on our own personal Twitter accounts, starting with Scholar Brian at Atomic Beanpole. Fool, where can he reach you?
You can reach me at The Avataric.
And you can reach me at I'm Robbie Rage. Join the conversation. It's a big show. It's going to be awesome. Join the fun, see what happens.
I guess I could say the official rules for this will be on our Facebook page. So to any who didn't understand our rambling, there will be official rules for this briefcase.
And there will be the howling and gnashing of teeth when the rest of these scholars lose. But anyway, that's for another time. That's for this Sunday, as a matter of fact. In the meantime, you know who we are. We are the Scholars of Wrestling, and you have just been schooled. You're welcome. See you all at Money in the Bank and watch me defend my title.
Watch me win either this or this.